Well, here I am. I've just come down the lower fields. My job today is to try and start pollarding these willow trees. And there's one there to do, and a couple more over the other side of the hedge. Now these are old willow trees. They're very old. I don't like to date them. You can see the other one there, and one on its side which is blown over. Now, what these are called they're called pollarded, but basically what happens is people cut them about 10 foot high. They continuously did a rotation of cropping off these trees until probably 50 years ago stuff, when things changed. People didn't need the wood in the same way as they do, you know, 100 years ago or more. I mean, they used to use them for stakes or for firewood, but I think these days it's easy just to go and buy your stakes. Now, a lot of people just leave these, and the trees end up, if I pan round, collapsed like these willow trees over here. They've completely fallen over where they haven't been pollarded. They've been left to get big and chunky, and you can see a tree on its side there. So as part of my higher level stewardship conservation, I'm actually paid to look after these trees. I get £80 for each one I pollard, and these two were last done I think I did them 15 years ago, and I'm about to do them again today. It's not an easy task. I'm gonna have to get up a ladder and do that. Health and safety wise, it's not ideal. I've got a small chainsaw, and I've also got some steel toe cap wellies and some other gear that I'm going to wear. I will try and film me doing a bit of it, but it's not going to be very easy, so we'll see how we get on. There we are then. I've got I made a start on the tree. I've got about a fifth of it down. It's not an easy job doing it. Really, I can't say enough really that health and safety wise I'm not doing this really as it should be. Luckily I'm working for myself, otherwise I'd probably get prosecuted if you were paying someone to do it like this, and I wouldn't expect anyone else to do it like this. You need to get up there with a bit more safety kit. I'm trying to be very careful, but it's quite a dangerous job really. Regarding the bits I'm pulling out, you can see here, this is probably about 12 to 15 years growth, not exactly sure, about the width of my hand, but the length of it, look at it, that's grown like that in that time. So I do about 30 foot there. Now the top bit I won't use, but probably 20 foot of it I can saw into lengths, and that'll end up being cut up on the saw bench and then I'll cut into logs. But it's not the best wood for burning, can spark a bit, but so you can see why people did used to pollard these trees, because it's a good source of wood really, and you don't lose the tree. Now if you look over there, you can also see a oak tree that's already been pollarded many years ago, and you can see where it's growing up from the crown. That's probably for fencing stakes or rails, I would have thought. Anyway, I'm going to carry on here and get the rest of this done.